here's something to consider. I have heard, I don't know where I heard it, that one of the number one factors in someone being successful in life and business is the ability to have hard conversations and to work them to a good outcome for everybody, and certainly not stall on them or delay them or be afraid of them. And I recently heard a really great framework for kind of detangling, debundling terms and things like that are sometimes just thrown in there. And so I'll go through this really quick. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to me for more examples. But there's this framework, and it's logic, evidence, and utility. Logic is, what do you mean? Evidence is, how do you know that? And utility is, so what? What does that mean? So a quick example of that is the logic. Someone says, oh, I have to take time off, or I have to quit this job because I'm so stressed. It's such a stressful job. And then you could say, okay, the debundling is logic. What do you mean by stress? Oh, I can't sleep. I dread work. My hands sweat. I'm not happy. I'm irritable. And then the evidence would be, okay, great. Have you ever been stressed out before when things are going well? Like, you're getting ready for a competitive event, or maybe not a competitive event, just a big event, like a wedding or something like that, where you're nervous, you're stressed out, you're a little bit overwhelmed. And they would say, yeah, most people have, right? They're like, okay, have you ever been stressed when there's something really bad going on? Like there's an injury, or you have God forbid, a loved one that's sick. Yeah, okay. All right, so you're stressed out in good times and bad times. So how do you know all this stress is coming from this job? You don't, because you're a human. And so that would get to the utility part, is like, so what? Okay, we've determined that you have these symptoms of stress and you want to do something about it, but you've coupled that with one factor in your life, and that's your job. And maybe that's not it. Maybe you quit your job and there's more stress because now you have financial issues too. So just an example of a cool framework, definitely something to consider. Logic, evidence, and utility.